Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.
On the set.
Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. looking downfield. It's Beck. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He hands it off from the gun. First out and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback still eluding the pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it first and 15 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's back. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Easy. Flip. 6-9-1. Gator spot.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw. It's back. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the run, it's Gibson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Manning. And it's caught and tackled there by the defense. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught behind the line, it's Fletcher. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to pass, it's Beck. The tight end has got it, and he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down, but there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. They'll try a pass here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Green 25.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To the air, it's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense contributes 6 points. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranked.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Nice grab. It's Johnson. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Hebe keeps it himself. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's how you close a half up, and what a game we have already here.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he just throws it away. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a safety. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him take him out of the game after that play. When do you ever see someone lose this many yards on one play? It may be the most inexcusable safety we've ever seen.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks an open space. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Gibson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost him.
Makes the catch in space. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Back to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Manning. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Looking right, this one caught.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? To the air. It's Beck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Crosses the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Canes churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Beck. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. McCleverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
With the catch, it's Johnson. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Second down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. It's Manning. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off that miss, it's still a 12-point lead. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Canes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Manning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. Keeping it on the ground here. An effective play, good for a first down of the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting.